All right, in my side of music school, I'm going to teach you about the 5 surprising stories behind TV theme songs that you know.
Okay, cool.
At number 5, the most surprising, number 5, for Cheers. The original theme was more about Ted Danson's character Sam, and instead of the lines like you hear here, everything you got.
This is not the original theme.
Nah, this is the one that we hear now. The original said stuff like singing the blues when the Red Sox lose.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
It's a crisis in your life. On the run, because all your girlfriends want to be your wife.
Nice. It's all about him, yeah.
Right. So, because the show was, even though it was very much about Sam, it was all about Sam at the beginning.
Yeah.
So, Cheers, that's not the original song. This is the one they went with, though. Number 4, The Andy Griffith Show. Do you know that theme?
That's it. Whistle.
Nice.
Dun, dun, dun,
You better now, because he played it already. The composer named Earl Hagen, who also did the themes for Dick Van Dyke Show and That Girl, was struggling with this until he goes, all right, we just got to keep it simple. He said, quote, I thought, that thing ought to be simple enough to whistle. And it took him about 10 minutes to write it. He whistled it himself on the track, despite the fact he'd never whistled before in his life.
Wow.
So this is the guy just recording into a microphone.
That's cool. And he's never whistled before. I don't know how to whistle.
I have a rough whistle.
Do you? Do you have to put a lot of pressure in that whistle?
I can
to
do
get
2
something?
whistles, right? I can do the high-pitched one.
Mhm.
That one.
Weak.
It's a little airy. That's actually my stronger one. I'm like, I don't even want to do the next one. Or I can do this one.
That's pretty good. That's like a train whistle.
That's like my lips going to an O.
Yeah.
Number 3, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mm.
You probably know this one.
It's already a song, wasn't it?
No.
It wasn't?
This is a theme song.
I thought it was like a Will Smith song or something.
They wanted to embrace that they were basically doing the hip-hop Beverly Hillbillies, and they wanted the theme to tell the story of how Will ended up in Bel-Air. They had only about 3 weeks before the show premiered. Will Smith didn't have that much time. He wrote it in 15 minutes. It was like,
Love it.
Just tell the story. Just tell the story. So don't make it such a song. Just tell the story.
That's cool.
There's no chorus to it.
Yeah, that's it. Shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
All right, don't play this one yet. Let me tell the story first. Gilligan's Island.
Yes.
The original theme was composed by John Williams, who later did Star Wars,
dude.
Jaws,
All the
Indiana
movies.
Jones. Yeah, all that. In that version, the professor is just a high school teacher. Ginger and Mary Ann are 2 secretaries, and the passengers take a 6-hour ride instead of a 3-hour tour.
Oh, wow.
Even after they changed their minds, the theme was tweaked. In the version that aired during season 1, it ended with the movie star and the rest. But then it turned into the movie star, the professor and Mary Ann.
Wow.
So it
Fun
made
fact.
changes. Here's the Gilligan's Island theme.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard this tiny ship. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper brave and sure. 5 passengers set sail that day for a 3-hour tour.
That was going to be a 6-hour ride.
No, it doesn't sound good. 3-hour tour.
And then finally, the Friends theme song.
Oh.
Now, bam, here's the clip from the Rembrandts. You know that song, right?
Yes, of course.
It's
Gonna be this way.
So this was the song they originally wanted to use. REM, It's the End of the World as We Know It.
Same feel.
So that was the vibe they're aiming for. Like, this is the song we want to use. The Rembrandts were surprised when the theme premiered on the show because they didn't add the 4 claps. The thing that's dang song's known most for.
Of course, the claps.
So the producers had tacked them on whenever adding that song to the theme. Isn't that crazy?
Nice, I like that.
There you go. That's from mentalfloss.com. Some of the surprising stories behind TV theme songs. Eddie, what do you have?
I have 21 years ago, Garth Brooks hosts Saturday Night Live, but this is a special show because he did it as a dual guest. Garth Brooks was the guest. Chris Gaines was the musical guest. So he did a skit. Here's a clip here of him doing a skit with Tracy Morgan.
Chris Gaines, the first time he see a knife, he gonna skate on you. Man, he's soft, man. The dude is chicken. And he fat, too. What? Fat? He's fat. You can see the gut through that outfit, man. If you were that big, they be calling you Garth Brooks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got this soup can with you tonight, man. You should have booked Willie Nelson.
Hold it. You like Willie Nelson?
He smoked weed, right? That's what I'm talking about, man. Chris Gaines ain't lived, man. His insides are pink.
That's funny.
Yeah, so Chris Gaines was the musical guest, and it's been the video clip of this performance has been pulled off YouTube. But don't worry, I found a clip.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, here it is. Now, what do you know about this whole Chris Gaines? Because this is a big deal. I mean, I
It
think
was supposed to be a movie, and this Chris Gaines project was the soundtrack to that movie, so it wasn't just a character he invented to do a record for.
bingo.
The movie fell out. I think Chris Gaines was in an accident, and his face was messed up a little bit, and that's why it was like dark and covered. But that's what I know about it.
Yeah, that you nailed it. I mean, it was supposed to be a movie, obviously, and they want to publicize the movie. They said, let's do a record first, and this will be the publicity. But dude, honestly, when this came out, I don't know if they intended it to be, but I think me included, we were all confused. Like, what is happening?
I didn't. I was like, Garth Brooks is playing another character. It's more ways to hear Garth Brooks.
I know. And it's funny, too, because I saw a documentary with the Garth documentary that's an A&E doc or whatever, and Trisha Yearwood's talking about Chris Gaines. She's like, anyone that doesn't understand what Garth was trying to do with Chris Gaines, you're out of your mind. It was genius what he was trying to do, and she's got his back on that. And I don't think it was a bad thing. I just didn't understand it. And I think that was the problem with most of America. It was like, we didn't understand what he was trying to do. And I was like, is he trying to go rock?
Well, if you have to explain it, you need to dumb it down a little bit. That's the problem, just in general with all. If you're known for something, you have to explain what you're doing. People aren't going to listen for an explanation. They just want to know and see if they like it or not.
Yeah, so I think they just chalked that one down as a loss. But here's his single that he released called Lost in You.
There's something about you when you're around, baby. I have found I get lost in you.
That's good.
Honestly, dude, if Garth wasn't a country superstar and this is what he did, we'd all accept it.
Absolutely. And he's singing
And
that
love it.
in that higher register, too.
Yeah.
So it doesn't sound like, I got friends. That's all. I remember that song. I like
Pretty
that
cool.
song.
Do you remember the Saturday Night Live performance?
No.
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, I remember it being very confused about it.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you go.
All right, that's music school.
Class dismissed. That was Bobby and Eddie's Music School.
Hey guys, it's Bobby Bones. Welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and then go check it out. A lot of artists, a lot of songwriters, a lot of music. Welcome to the Bobbycast channel.